All right, getting set up here and making sure the streams are live and active as they should be. I just got notification on that, so that's good. And go to my dashboard here, make sure I can see it. There we are. Very good, very good. Make sure I can see it on here. Yep. And make sure I can see it there. Make sure I can see it on here. Yep. All right. Looks like we are all good to go. So this one's going to be a little bit different than my usual stuff. So this will be interesting to see how it plays out and how everybody here enjoys it. Because a lot of you are going to be watching this as when I post it up anyway, so it's not as much for the streamers as it is for the people who are subscribed to my channel. So yeah, I think we can get going, and I'll explain it all here in a minute. I wanted to see if I had anybody join in. FFXIV servers have been experiencing massive DDoS attacks over the course of several days. Wow, that's not good. And there's that guy there. Okay, this guy's talking a lot. Nope, 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 wait. All right. Welcome to another... Dude, I'll cue it up. All right, man, that guy messed me up. Okay, here we go. Welcome to another edition of Dazarian Plays MMOs. Today I'm in Final Fantasy XIV, and I am on my level 33 Paladin. I'm switching things up here on my Final Fantasy plays. The playthrough that I was doing where I was reading a lot of dialogue and stuff wasn't getting many views. So I'm going to kind of slow down on that if I continue to do it at all. Just going to depend if views pick back up or not. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to be leveling up one of my other characters that I have, and we're going to just do dungeons from here to time. So whenever I find something very cool in Final Fantasy XIV, I'll jump in and we'll do it. So for like today, we are going to be doing Bray Flock's Long Step, which is a dungeon. I haven't done it before. Well, no, I think I have done it before. But we're going to be queuing up for it, and then I will be back when we're ready to go. All right, so we're going to find the Duty Finder, and we're going to do Bray Flock's Long Step. This guy wanted to run it for some reason, so... All right, and since I'm on my Paladin, it queues up really fast, which is one of the reasons I like playing my Paladin. take a look at it here. Oh, yes, I have done this one. I believe there's a large lizard in there. All right. And we got a good party here. Got a different classes. There was a red mage there. That's the only symbol I know. I think this one's a white mage. Tell everybody hi. And let's get to it. Wow, look at that guy. Yeah, but he's going to fly off. So, we just see that it's got a tropical theme to it. And I don't... Oh, yeah, I forgot what I'm doing here. It's been a little while since I've played and been a while since I've tanked in here. So I forgot I needed to let them kill. And I'll just make sure everything is aggroed. And so... a little bit different than my Arcanist playthrough, which if you are familiar with my YouTube channel, then you've seen a lot of that. The Paladin plays much different. So hopefully I go fast enough for these people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pause it here until I find something interesting. Joining in on the live stream, I really appreciate it. I'm recording an upcoming episode of for my YouTube channel. If you're not familiar with it, so I think most people who join in on my streams are, though. So if you love it, subscribe to it. Make sure I keep my mana up. Alright, good. Someone's going to take the lead, because I don't know where I'm going. I always like it whenever someone else knows where we should be going. Okay. Oh, right. That second spell has taunt on it. Okay, it looks like we've made it to the Great Yellow Pelican. First major mob, anyway. So I'm turning the mobs, that way they don't attack my healers, or they don't get splashed with any AoE damage. So that's a little bit of tanking strategy there, if you don't know about it, which I think most people on this channel do. In Final Fantasy, I keep track of here. This one increases my hate, which is good, but I also have to be careful of my mana. This other spell that I can, Riot Blade, which I can combo with, gives me some mana. So I have to do that occasionally. Just to kind of watch it and keep it up to date. Although I think maybe a red mage can heal up mana. I'm not for sure which one can. I think there is somebody who can actually heal it up, though. And I am dying. got a lot of... Make sure these guys are... I don't know. Definitely want to avoid the targeting area, because that will get me in trouble quickly, especially since my healer is already having trouble keeping me up. I don't know if that's my fault, or... Oh, I thought I saw somebody back there. That. There's no active dodge in this game, which I'm okay with. I don't particularly care for active dodging. I'd rather just run out of the target area. Aha! Just like that. We open it up. We get some loot. An ethereal decorated silver scepter. I can roll greed on that. And we're continuing on this little zone, moving up into the Brayflox rune stop. We keep talking to these goblins as we go, and I think they unlock some of the dungeon. So, when we get something new and interesting, I'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome joining in on the stream. I am recording a video for my YouTube channel at the same time I'm doing this. So that's the reason it may seem a little weird on the way I do things. Actually, I need that. I'm going to go ahead and equip that now. Oops. Alright, well, I guess I won't. I'll go ahead. I don't want to slow down the group. And man, that guy pulled a lot of aggro. Holy cow. Hey, Killian. Yeah, it's good stuff. I've only been here. It's been a long time since I've been here. So if you see anything I need to pay attention to, make sure you remind me, because I am noobing it up here for sure. Man, that targeting area was hard to see. Why can't I target him? Do I not have tank stats? I guess not. What just attacked me? Is this the way we're going? Okay. Aha, you're working through the higher raids, man. That's kind of jealous of that. I'd like to get to it. Alright, so it looks like we're getting ready to do another named Inferno Drake. Oh no, I'm gonna die. No. I need to build up my mana again. Did I get him? Yeah, looks... I keep seeing the target. Need more mana. So our red mage is really pulling a lot of aggro. Along with our healers, since they're trying to keep me up. getting close. We got Brave Flocks there, like, talking to us and doing other thing. I guess I need to pull aggro here. Let's see how much. Let me see, 120. Doesn't say how much my flash does. That's kind of weird. I wish I knew which one was stronger, my flash or my shield bob. Feels like my shield bob is, but I don't think it is. Okay. I'm gonna open up my character sheet real quick and equip my best gear. And we're moving on. Aha, looks like we're going a little bit further now. To another area. The Mudstop Water Gush. Alright, so I'll pause it here, and when we get to another interesting spot, I'll be back. Got everybody here. We've got a if there underneath. Do I need to be killing anything here? If I remember right, there's something over there by those falls, right? Oh, that was a quick one. Oh boy. I might have bit off more than I could chew here. But we'll see. I'm making my healer work for it. Oh no. Oh my god, that was close. Shoot. Yeah, I died. Bad. Yeah, that wasn't good. I guess I've got to run back, don't I? I'm such a noob sometimes. Oh, there's a shortcut. Good, good. Didn't know about that. I don't usually die. Yeah, I just bit off more than I could chew on that, I think. It's just not good. And I think my healer's having trouble keeping up with me. It's either because I'm not well decked out or something's wrong. Are we taking this guy? What is he doing? What are they doing? Or it is, you'll die often. The way of tanking is harsh and full of hatred, but once you get used to your class, you'll see it's really nice. Yeah, I actually really like tanking for the most part in all MMOs. But what is everybody doing? What are we doing? Okay. Well, I didn't know what you guys were doing. Come on now. Man, that Ift wants my healers bad. Of course, he aggroed him like crazy. Out of mana. Dadgummit. Yeah, I'm sure they're not gonna be happy with me after this run. Yikes. Alright, so here's Hellbender. I knew there was somebody here. Although we probably should have waited until I had mana, but oh well. Try to remember to block him or stun him whenever he's doing something. That red mage is just throwing so much aggro. No, I don't think I have my tanking stance. They were just asking me about that. I bet I get it at 35. Wow, that was a big heal. Oh, I can't see that target there. That was... Oh, he changed it into something else. What? Oh my gosh. Okay. I didn't expect that. Oh man, the ground thing where I can tell where he's going to hit is just really hard to see in this water. Oh, that's not good. Where'd he go? He takes to the sky. I'm sure he'll be back. And we didn't get a chest off of that one. That's unfortunate. Better later on, though. I think it just kind of depends on the ground cover, because like that was in the water and it was just terrible. Didn't see anything. I tell you, I do like how tanking works in this game, much better than actually almost any other. Oh, I used to tank in WoW quite a bit too, but it was rather dumb for the most part. there are other dungeons with water escapes and AoEs are easier to see. Ah, so it's particularly this one. Every class is nice to play. My main is a bard, and I can see that I am rocking good. Bards look pretty cool. I used to play a bard back in Final Fantasy XI, and I really enjoyed it. Now do we go right or left? I think we go left, don't we? Are they following me? Yeah, okay. Crap, I got 2 of them. I really mean to do that. Come on, guys. Turn, turn, turn. Yeah. Of course, I really did like Final Fantasy XI a lot. Like, it's one of my favorite games. It was just so slow and such a grind at times. That was the only real problem with it. Like, it had definite time sinks in it. But as far as the gameplay, it was just really good. Like, I remember whenever I actually got the Bard class, how happy I was. Alright, we're coming up to Dragon Sleep. Finally going to be battling to the end. I hope there's nothing special about this mob, because I can't remember. Alright, here we go. Let's just start out tanking and spanking. Was that up? So far, so good. Things are a lot easier to see its forecast there. Well, this is all there is to it. We're not going to have much trouble with this. Pretty much. There for good luck. I can remember to shield slam him. Oh, come on. Get off of them. That guy's just standing in the goop. Oh, that's nasty. I almost got it that time. Move the boss away from the pools, please. Okay. Now that means I get in the pool. Man, that was bad. Oh my god. Okay, this is getting a little nasty here. But luckily he's about gone. about that one. Oh man, he's badass looking though. Dun, 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 dun. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for that dungeon. So like I said, let me know what you think of this style of playthrough whenever I just do the dungeons or I just do something special instead of my normal playthrough on the Final Fantasy XIV stuff. I'm not going to do this with every game, it's just Final Fantasy XIV that I'm doing it with. So yeah, just let me know what you think. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up and leave any comments you may have. And as always, please subscribe to the channel. It helps me out. And you can get notification whenever I put out new videos and when I go live, because right now I'm currently streaming this. So you want to make sure you're subscribed so you can get notification of that. So, till next time, bye. All right, I'm not actually going away. I'm just was wrapping up that episode. So let's see. Use, already did that. I didn't get any commendations. Yeah, I didn't think I would. Yeah, Valkyrie Dunes. That's right. Oh my gosh. I hadn't heard that name in a long time. You got me into EverQuest 2 for a bit. Love the playthrough. Thanks, man. That's good. It seems like I've gotten a lot of people in EverQuest 2. I should have a free account with as many people as I get to join in on EverQuest 2. All right. Go ahead and turn my camera back on. And we can speak to Brave Flocks, Altox. Psh, shaw. I hate talking goblin. Goodly Ooplander has thanks of Gobbyflock. Yeah. Flighty Beast was Trixie Flow, but Uplander outwitted with plans making Uplander has godly head for fighty think. Wow, really? Oh my gosh, I can't read that. No way. Just give me my reward, man. Jesus, stinky sweet gobby treat. Special make with secret gobby treats. No party complete with gobby gubba. Alright, yeah, get going. I like talking goblin. Alright, so we're going to return that somewhere. Where am I at? Now I can just teleport there. Yes. I'm around level 70 in my Necro. Kind of did all the places you showed us in the episodes. That's good. Actually, I was trying, especially up to like 85 or 90, I was trying to show like the fastest route. Like I was really trying to push through a lot of the content. It starts to slow down there between 70 and 90 pretty heavily, and you kind of have to start figuring some things out because the golden path doesn't exist as much anymore. But still, that's kind of was my idea, was just kind of help people along, show them how easy it was to do and how much fun you could have. Because it just seems like a lot of people give up on these older games and they don't even know how fun they can be. Stuck to Weiss Kate. I gather you saw Belfrog's little problems. I did. And here's some stinky cheese. By the gods, the unholy stench. This is, definitely goblin cheese. Judging from the smell, this should be quite flavorful. How's it made? It's the best. Remain ignorant of such things. I still remember when I learned what kind of milk they use. Oh no, I wonder. Alright, let's see what he wants next. So yeah, I'm on level 33 and I've got... Oh no, I don't have the little buff anymore. Damn. There was like a double buff up to level 60 or something running. And I was like leveling up really quickly, and now it's slowed back down. That's not good. Bravo, Bloody. Thanks to you, our guest shall be honored with marvelous banquet. But what good is exotic food without equally exquisite aperitif? Your work is not finished. Before we can discuss Titan, you must first bring us suitable wine. Speak with Drist Wits over yonder. He's overseeing preparations for the banquet and will tell you what to do. Okay. Oh, there Dristwitz. Beg your pardon, sir, but you've got my hands full with... Oh, you're the adventurers sent to pick up the wine. Thank God we've nothing on my hands. They will meet with master's approval. Take this order slip and run along to the wine port. On Winescart's friends from the old days. Shaman Lomani is our supplier. Alright. So he wants me to go get some wine. In Wineport, really? Up there, and luckily, earlier, I made sure to tag that. Where I wouldn't have to run there. Man, that means I'm gonna have to do leaves and all sorts of stuff whenever I keep leveling up. That's not good. Right? Ah, sweet grime and blood. Ah, you reek of blood and adventurer. Unless I am mistaken, what brings you to Wineport? This? An order. Let me guess. A request for the finest vintage I can muster. Yep. The paper smells of loam and perfume, Costa la Sol, and there is also the mistakable odor of goblin cheese. Yes, master would not settle for anything less than the best. Dritzwitz and his crew must be quite busy preparing an exotic feast, hence his decision to rely on an adventurer. But perhaps you are confused. This display of deduction was not intended to impress you. When one loses his vision, he is forced to compensate in other ways. But you have no interest in my affairs. You wish only to discuss the wine. Oh, I see. He's got dark glasses on. What are these? Turtle bleeding on most targets. Really? It's like, oh, these are like poisons or something? I don't know. Life can be so delightfully unpredictable. I always had a passion for wine, but it wasn't until I was forced to retire that I could pursue it as more than a mere hobby. I would have been possible if not for saving en masse during my time as a mercenary, of course. Say what you will about the nature of that work, none can deny it pays well. But you grow impatient. The Dritzwitz must have his wine. Herein lies the problem. Nothing in my possession is of sufficient quality for this occasion. The best vintage is in town are hoarded by Breglant, who owns and operates the largest winery in Velbrand. Somehow, I doubt he will be receptive to your quest, but given these circumstances, we must needs beg his assistance. Okay. I don't remember any of this, but I know I've done it. And there he is, barking at somebody. What rake amateur bottled this wine? The impurities have rendered it nigh undrinkable. Dismissal is too good for the man responsible. He should be made to drink every drop of his polluted swill. What is it? I am in the middle of an important discussion, and I do not care for your interruptions. The neophyte Venter bid you speak with me? Ha! Neither of you or your friends has the palate to appreciate the subtle qualities of my private stock. I would sooner serve you Gabu urine, oh my gosh, than sell you urine, than sell you my worst vintage. Be gone from my sight. Wow, that was rough. Nobody wants to drink urine. I take it he said no, really, in those words. Well, I cannot say I'm surprised. Well, there's no denying my passion and skill. The wine, a baron of Lomensa, is not a man known for his tact. Very well. We shall have to take an alternative approach. What are all of these? I don't know which one to take. Gabu urine here. Yeah, no thanks. No thanks. There is a chance, however small, that another resident of Wineport can furnish us with suitable wine. In fact, had you come several years ago, I guarantee this would not be a problem. Alas, the quality of our product has declined significantly over the recent years. The only breeds cultivated these days are common lowland vines, which isn't to say that their grapes are poor quality, only that we have known better. Oh, this talk of wine. Long ago, the vineyards of Wineport crossbred several species and produced a grape-bearing vine of never-before-seen quality. Bacchus grapes were once the pride of this town, as they were used to produce vintages which surpassed all others. This includes most aromatic and the most complex and most flavorful of all wines. The legendary Bacchus wines were born right here in Wineport. Part of my enthusiasm. You see, I once had the privilege of sample of this particular wine. It was, oh my gosh, are we still talking about wine? It was one of the otherworldly experiences. In that moment, I felt as though I had tasted the nectar of the gods themselves. I transcend my mortal flesh and was one with all creation. Jeez, that's some wine. But as is all too often said, the calamity changed that, and Bacchus vineyards were completely destroyed, along with much of the existing stock of Bacchus wine. What little remains is closely guarded by its owners, for it can no longer be made. I'll take a little bit of fermented wine here. If we cannot convince Gallant to part with his wines, our next best option, as ridiculous as it sounds, is to find some who has a bottle of Bacchus wine and to offer them every gill we can spare. I've heard rumors that one of the vineyards tending the vineyards might have once owned a bottle. Perhaps you could start speaking with them. Oh my gosh, I'll do that as long as they don't go on and on about wine, because that was a long, unnecessary talk about imaginary wine. Yeah, no, Wine Quest and Final Fantasy. And you could tell somebody's like a wine fanatic the way they're talking about it. I think this is just like almost a fetish for them. Let's see. What? Do you have Bacchus wine? I wish. I never had the chance to try it myself. Sorry, friend, but you are a few years too late. Really, I ran all up to here just for you to say that? I'm getting on my chocobo. Run through and destroy the vineyards. Must be on the other side. Must be around back. Aha, he is. Bacchus wine? Bah! Don't remind me. Used to have a cellar filled with the stuff. Thought I could have kept the wine safe from the thieves and the elements. Never counted on bloody Primal blowing up the goddamn's house. Yeah, I know. I really can't. The music is always good. That's the reason I leave it on. That, and they don't actually... The other great thing about Final Fantasy is that they don't slap your channel with copyright infringements for using their music. They allow all of the music on YouTube, so it's great. I think that's one of the cooler things. They're one of the few companies that do that. No luck, Most regrettable, but we had to try. No Bacchus wine would have been perfect for the occasion, though I must confess my certitude could be due to the part of my personal history with the beverage. It is, after all, a very reason to decide to become a vintner. I don't know. After Titan blinded me in our battle beneath Ogoromo, I fell into a deep depression. I wasn't until I tasted Bacchus. Good God, this guy is just crazy for this wine. Tasted the Bacchus wine for the first time that I realized there was still so much I could experience even in my condition. It helped me to find a new direction in life, so this is why. It breaks my heart to think that wondrous ambrosio which once filled me with hope may forever lost to us. Good grief. Potion of strength, dexterity, vitality, potion of mind. Let me do strength. He's colored his armor. Look at that. They got a pinkish blue, light blue. I must say, this talk of Bacchus wine has made me rather nostalgic. You don't say. Indeed, there's much I miss about life with the company of heroes. After everything the captain has done for me, I cannot bear the disappointment. Titan beat me up so bad I got blind. No big deal. Have Bacchus wine. That's right. I mean, it sounds magical. I have no fear. I swear I shall find a suitable wine for the banquet, though I may need some time to think of a solution. In the meantime, there's a favor I would ask of you. Really, 2 years ago, in the deepest depths of my despair, I stumbled across Vilbrand as vagabond drunk. I suspect I was looking for a place to die because I very nearly found one not far from here. It was that a man named Durst took me into inn and nursed me back to health. And it was he who gave me the first taste of Bacchus wine, which helped me to find my new calling. Though I'm still a novice in the arts of winemaking, I would like him to know that I am pursuing my dreams. Really, his wine is my original creation, and I would be most grateful if you delivered it to him in my stead. Durst sometimes works in the Raincatcher Gully docks, so perhaps he can tell you where to find him. Okay. Alright, as long as I don't have to talk to you about wine anymore, I am okay with that. Let's see where we're going. And stop for a second. Oh, just down there. Okay. Yep. Every time I get on the chocobo, I just want to dance around. I just love the level design in these places too. It's so good. You can tell they just meticulously placed everything. Durst, you mean the hermit? Aye, I toss him a few gil when I need an extra pair of hands. He doesn't talk about himself, and I'm sure as hell don't ask. What a man's got a face with scars like that, you best leave well enough alone, I say. If you're mind to find him, though, then head southwest to the severed string. The severed string, okay. Yeah, there's, I know there's some zones already that I have faster speeds. I think it's just depending on, what level of quest you've completed on the main storyline. Actually, I think I'm going to go across over here. It makes a world of difference on the speed. Aggro. I'm picking up too many. Yeah, Gabu. Guess that's how you say it, Gabu. Diving too. Oh, I didn't know about that. That's interesting. It's this guy up here, probably. Oh, yeah. Sorry to say, that door doesn't open. There he is. He doesn't look too well-to-do. What do you want? Well, here's some of this goop. Wine? I didn't ask for this. Who sent you? Alright. Flying got introduced in Heaven's Sword and diving and Bloodstorm. Oh, I didn't know about that. That's cool. Yeah, it's still quite a ways, but that's okay. I enjoy the trip. Can't sleep. They won't let me sleep. The midges, the buzzing, it keeps me awake. I'm never want to hurt anyone. I won't fight. I don't want to fight. Please make the buzzing stop. Make the midges go away. Okay, so we're going to kill some midges. Yeah, part of the reason I'm giving up on my Arcanist series is because I just want to be able to level this guy kind of quickly and get up into some of the higher level stuff. I have time to do that as well. And it's just not getting that many views, unfortunately. So I'm hoping just focusing on dungeons and full content will help up the Final Fantasy XIV viewership. I need to check my skills here. Let's see. That's wrong key. Yeah, that's my thought too. I actually can't believe that it's not more popular because it is one of the best there is. I mean, it is the top in my book right now. It's really good. Oh my god, I don't have any of these filled out. What have I done? Oh my gosh. Shield up, shield bash, rage. I already put that on. Shield swipe. Sentinel. Is Sentinel the stance? Reduces damage taken by 40%. It's duration 10 seconds, though. That's not it. Alright, but I gotta equip some of this stuff. I can't believe I didn't have this stuff on here. Rampart. Low blow. Provoke. Gestures threateningly placing you at the top of a target's enmity list. Well, that's pretty handy. Could have been very good. Coalescence. Increase your own HP recovery via healing magic by 20%. I really should have had this stuff equipped. Reprisal, lizard, tiger. Okay, so I need to also equip these. Let's see. Rampant, reduce damage taken by 20. Stun. Oh, that's another stun. Okay. Gestures threaten. Yeah, I want to definitely do that. There. Some healing. Oh, that's right. I also like playing the Paladin in Final Fantasy XI. I liked how you used your own healing to help increase your hate, the hate list. Increases parry. Lowers target's damage dealt by 10%. That's pretty good too. Alright. Okay. That's much better. At least I got some more stuff there. That enhanced vitality. Yeah, I still don't know what this tank stance is, though. I'm going to have to look that up or go to town, talk to the Paladin trainer and see if that's something I'm missing. Mostly played Monk Warrior and Bard White Mage. Fantasy 11, yeah. Well, I had mainly leveled up with my Paladin. Like, that was the first one, like, you know, to get into my Paladin skill, and that's the one I really played a lot. And then later I switched over to the Bard. curious what that does. Increases own HP recovery, healing magic by 20%. Yeah. For 5 levels, for 30 to 50, you get new skills and gear at the same point. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I need to go back here after this level. Yeah. Yeah, healers will heal 20% more, which is good. I need to have that on, especially when I'm having trouble. It only lasts 20 seconds. It's kind of unfortunate. Like all of these are 20 seconds that I added, and probably have long cooldowns. That's it, right? Yep. I'm always just looking around, taking it all in. There's very few MMOs I actually do that with. I'm not so loud anymore. Did you do that? Thank you. Please, brothers, I beg you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Leave me in peace. Nothing. Actually, that's probably nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and take it though. Pair with a bard buff who adds another 20%, and the palisade, which adds 30% more defense. Sure comes in handy during those moments. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, I gotta talk to this guy again. Yeah, because he's got to know. Do you have any children? I have a son and a daughter. They were so little when I left. They probably think I'm dead. I've been saving for years to buy passage back home somehow, but still not enough. Maybe you could bring back some jungle cooler skins. I can sell them. I just want to go home. Okay, so we're going to kill some more for this guy. Got rid of the buzzing in his ears, and now we're going to get him some skins where he can make it home and sell them. Or I could have just put him on the back of my chocobo. So you enjoying the Stormblood content then? I haven't played any of it. I don't have anything up that high. These guys, all right. I should have stunned him. I gotta get used to it. Just a muscle memory thing. Yeah. I know there's a lot of people playing it because I even had a queue jumping in tonight. It was only like 12 people, but still, Friday night it's still getting queues. That means it's pretty popular. Hey, Bizzle, thanks for joining in, man. Oh, these guys are a little slower to kill. 30,000 Q, man. I noticed also whenever I logged in today, they had a notice about DDoS attacks. So I'm always a little... Those seem funny. I don't know why someone would be DDoSing Final Fantasy XIV. That doesn't make sense to me. Alright. Is this guy going to be... This guy's probably going to be too hard for me to kill. Fallen Gate server on EQ2 is popping. Yeah. Yeah, Fallen Gate. It seems like a lot of people are really excited for Fallen Gate. I was surprised because I wasn't, but man, a lot of people are playing it, so it must be going good. But yeah, Final Fantasy XIV, it's top notch, man. There's just, it's really, really good. And I'm gonna have to run away. There's no way I'm getting this guy. Not without help. Luckily, those Fates, they don't... Once they get out of their little area, they run back. I think I've only played up to like level 8 on the Fallen Gate server. I need to do a little more. I want to get that kick in the ass mount. Well, I think for Final Fantasy XIV, I think it's free to play up to level 30 right now, so you don't even have to buy anything. It is a big download, but that's not that bad. Not for something you can play for free. I generally think anybody who likes EverQuest 2 would enjoy Final Fantasy XIV if they could get past the aesthetics of it. Like, I know some people like the more kind of realistic aesthetics, and this has got, you know, a bit of an anime feel, or that at least Eastern feel to it, and a lot of people don't like that. But I think if you get past that, then it's same type game, you know, it has the slower combat. And I said earlier, Final Fantasy XIV is the best MMO on the market at the moment, and yeah, it's free up to try for like level 30, 35. Yeah, you definitely get a bill for it then. I was surprised they even did it that far, up to that level. I figured they'd do up to level 20 or so, but there's a lot of gameplay up to level 30. I mean, I don't even do most of it. Oh, I don't need any more. I'm running. Run away. Run away. There we go. Right. What other MMO can you talk so much about wine in one given quest? All right. Now give him his pelts. Maybe he'll give me some wine. Please, even a few skins would help. Yeah, here you go. You helped me, even after my comrades and I did to your country. We were on reconnaissance missions with the Maelstrom caught us by surprise. We tried to escape, but the others, no one else survived. I didn't ask for this, damn it. Not even Gerlin. They conquered my lands just like they tried to conquer yours. I don't want to die in this some blasted jungle halfway around the world. I just want to go home. Yeah, like any class like Brigand or Tour, but yeah, the ninja plays like that. You know, but they all have a little bit different. The classes here are a little bit different, but they're steeped in Final Fantasy stuff, so. I wish to thank Xiaomi for the wine. That was overly kind. Would you be willing to bear a gift back to him? Last night at Red Mantis Falls, I collected the sap from the nearby palm trees. If I placed in coconut shell and stored a few bells time, it makes for a fine wine. See? I should be ready. It should be ready now. I left 3 shells out there. Please take the chamois for me. I'm glad he's moved on with his life. I hope to one day do the same. Alright, so we're going to go out and collect some wine. I've not played the Archer. I have a buddy that plays the Archer. He really liked it. Right. Yeah, the Archer turns into a Bard. So basically every class here, once you do it, kind of has like a specialization that you join into. Like for this, as a warrior, started out as a warrior, and it kind of specializes into a paladin. You used to have to kind of dual class for a little while before you did something, before you turned into whatever that primary focus was. What they call it. But you don't have to do that anymore. Now it's just you start and you just morph into that basically. Also, Bizzle, just so you know, like you never have to re-roll just to play another class. At any time you can play another class and do that. In fact, here I'll show you. Watch this. So on my screen here, if we go to classes and jobs, jobs, that's what they call it. So you can see here I'm a level 34 gladiator, and oh, I'm on my gladiator class. No wonder I wasn't tanking right. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Wait a minute, maybe I didn't even... Are you kidding me? Anyway, just so you can look, you can see I have different classes leveled. Like I'm a level 32 Dragoon, a level 34 Gladiator, a level 10 Thaumaturge, and you can switch to that. I actually have shortcuts for them here, but you switch to them by changing what weapon. I know, I don't have anything done here. What have I been doing? Oh my gosh, this is terrible. Anyway, I'll show this and then we'll work on that. So you can see, you can actually switch to them at any time. So I have shortcuts for them here. So I could switch to different ones. There I've switched to my Dragoon. And there's my Mage class. And we'll switch back to my... Maybe I didn't train Paladin. What, am I thinking wrong? What is going on? Oh my god. No, I have one right here. The Soul of the Dragoon. I've never trained Paladin. I kept meaning to train Paladin. I never have. No wonder I didn't have that stance. No wonder I was having problems. Oh my god. I need to go back and train Paladin. Yeah, actually, this is really cool. Just because you can basically have a single character that has all of these. Now, it would take you an eternity, but you could do it. So, some really cool stuff. Some of these don't unlock until, like, you know, level 50 or 60 because they're locked to an expansion. Like, the Red Mage is locked to the Stormblood expansion, and the Samurai I think is. I think that one's the other one. I can't remember. I'd like to play Dark Knight, but I haven't made it up that far either. Wow, I've really got to go train my Paladin. That's crazy. They all play about the same. I mean, there's no difference. You know, you have big guys, you have little guys, you have human races, and you have elves. This is what classes or what race is this? I forget. It's the dragon race or whatever. Let's see. Ra. Yeah. So there's what? There's 4 or 5 of them. All right, let's jump on. I'm gonna go back up here. Hopefully get this stupid wine, and then I'm gonna go get my Paladin class, which was my original intent for leveling up the Gladiator. Because I wanted to switch from Dragoon to Gladiator. And it's all coming back to me now, what I was actually doing on this character. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Oh, they're actually doing this fate. So here's another thing. These are like public quests that you can do and join in on. No matter the level, it does have level sync so that you can level down if you're too high level. This was not too bad. It's not a boss fight, so I should be able to survive. It's fine. Having them join in on me. Do Palace of the Dead for quick leveling too. It's located in the forest near Gridania. Yeah, I've never done that, and my buddy was telling me I needed to do that, and I'm going to do it for a video at some point, just to show what it's like. But I'm really curious about it. I need to try it out. All right, we completed that successfully. I must have aggroed that guy. I guess I could have teleported there. I didn't want to spin the gill. Man, look at that. That's just awesome. Okay, well, I'm off to bed. Definitely add this to my list to play. Cool, Bizzle. Thanks for joining in, man. I really do appreciate you jumping on. All right, let's talk more about wine. Just been focusing on EQ2 with my brig. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's been some time, Bloody. What news do you have of Drist? Well, he did this and he made some wine. Ah, yes, I recall he did have some knowledge of winemaking. A simplistic but nevertheless effective method that utilizes the natural properties of palm sap. I shall have to enjoy this batch before it spoils. We are not so different, Drist and I, 2 men who have long struggled not to let our scars define us. XP at the end. You also gain items that you can spend to get nice level 60 weapons. Cool. I worry that he's been alone with his thoughts for far too long. It appeared so. Aye, it's past time. I paid him a visit. Thank you for looking after him, Bloody. You bet, man. Toad skin belt complete. Actually, that looked like that was something I could wear. Let's see. Indeed. Cool. My gear is woefully under 23. It's not great. By the gods, Bloody. Listen, I know you're eager to wash your hands of this wine business. That's exactly what I said whenever I came up to talk to you. But I've just discovered something extraordinary about Drist palm wine. He sealed each coconut seal with a leaf which has a very distinct shape and unusual odor. I thought I was going mad at first, but now I'm certain these are the leaves of the Bacchus grapevine. Do you know what this means? Somewhere in the Rain City Gully, a legendary vine still grows. If we could obtain a cutting, we could revive the Bacchus wine industry. We must know where the Drist found his leaves. Here, take one of them back to him and see what he remembers. Yeah, well, I think I'm going to go to town first and get my paladin on. I need to tag this chocobo too. That's gonna be an Olda, isn't it? Kinda need to look that up. So we're gonna go to Gladiators Guild. Switch to stream on my PS4 and slowly going to sleep. Don't worry if I don't talk. Alright, man. I don't know if that's good or bad that I can put you to sleep, but looky there, I've got a highlighted quest too. So let's. Oh man, I just can't believe how woefully behind I am on this. Give me a moment, Bloody. I need to think. I want to spare you this, Milia. I begged you not to go. Oh yeah, this guy. I want to spare you the. Oh yeah. You knew, Aldous, that Livold had. Yep. We had once fought the side by side of the Colosseum, the twin swords of the Nadal and Caldus. Never lost a match, honored by the Bull of Alumiho himself. But that was then, and this is now. When I learned of Livold single-handedly transformed the Alcorn from a gang of common thieves into the most feared criminal organization in Thanalan, I knew I had to return. It seems like a lifetime ago the three of us trained together in this hall. Livold, I knew, would never stoop so low. He was a good man, strong and true. What would drive him to do this? When I find him, I'll be sure to ask. Unfortunately, he seems determined to kill me for his curiosity. What are you telling me? I'm not clever enough to keep secrets, my dear. I'm a simple man, only capable of dealing with what's right in front of me. Is that so? I'll find him, Milia, I promise. Complete time. We get Gallon, Paladin, and nothing. I don't think I'm decked out in the right thing here. I've really messed this up. Let's see, what am I doing? Oh, level 34 Gladiator. Okay, I am. It's just we switched costumes here. She has an important mission for us. Accept. Bloody, I must apologize for my early behavior. First sword My duty is not only to focus your growth as a gladiator, but to also protect you from dangers you are not ready to face. I did not know that Leovold had become the leader of the Alacran. Had he chosen to bear his steel at us, many and more of us would not have returned alive. I need to know why he has turned to the life of crime, and so I've ordered my best men to scour Thanalan for any trace of his whereabouts. Fortunately, one of them has disappeared. I have strong suspicion that he has been taken prisoner by the Alacran, or worse. If there is any hope of saving him, we must act quickly. I would have you search for our missing comrade. His last report stated that he was tracking the Alacran near the Hammers in the western Thanalan. If you go there, you may yet find some clues to his fate. I've been too reckless in recent days and let too many good gladiators come to harm. Please, Bloody, find our missing comrade and bring him home safe. Okay, I'll do that. Especially if it gets me closer to the paladin. So, I need to go. Where am I going? To the Hammers. Oh, it's just out the gate here. In western Thanalan. Can I go out this way? I think so. Just like that. Satana. Here we go. See here, my chocobo goes pretty fast. Lots faster than other zones. Lots of fates going on here. Here he is. The veteran gladiator. Cough, cough. It's a trap, brother. Level 25. I'm like way behind. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I've done this. I'm liking this armor set though. It looks pretty badass. You can change your coat a little color too. Mine is pure white with black and mage. Oh, that's cool. I have the mage armor. I didn't know you could color them though. That's pretty neat. There's some fine swordsmen, Bloody. Mila, the first sword certainly knows how to pick them. Yeah, after all these years, I can't bring myself to call her that. See, I still remember when her father first brought her to the guild, a wee lass who cried at the sight of the naked steel. But to look at her now, you'd swear she was born with a blade in her hand. Not like she's much of a choice, but to rise to the occasion, though. What with all the trouble Aldous got into 7 years ago, selfish bastards, he should have never... but enough of my ramblings. I'll make my way back to Ulda for a short rest. You go ahead and tell Milia that I'm fine. Okay. Have to let him in a stable and feed him a certain food. Yeah, I figured it was something like that. Still, that's pretty neat. I don't remember what I named my chocobo. I think he's like chicken wing or something. I never really knew the shortcut. That's really easy. Almost always would have just found a Ethernet. Alright, let's tell her what we found. Bloody, thank the gods you're alright. I heard all the ambush at the Hammers. Excellent work. You've been invaluable to the guild. I cannot thank you enough. In fact, I believe you deserve a much-needed rest. Take time for yourself and return when you've recuperated. But before you go, speak with Lulutsu. I believe she has a message for you. Lulutsu? You? Ah, bloody, the very gladiator I was seeking. Lean closer, for I would not have any other hear my words. Aldous sees his regards and requests you meet him at Lickyard in Eastern Thanalan. Naturally, I've not divulged the information of the First Sword, as you may have gathered from the previous interactions. She's still rather upset with him, and would likely forbid him further assistance. Quite understandable, since he was clearly being groomed to become the next guildmaster before that horrible scandal. Ah, they would have made such a lovely couple. Forgive me, this is hardly an appropriate topic of conversation. Anyway, you have my word that the First Sword will not hear of any rendezvous from me. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go over here to Camp Drybone. O'clock. Man, I really want to get my paladin tonight since I don't have it. Oh, it's just killing me. I've done this. That's what you get when you have MMO ADD and you play a million games. And then you play multiple accounts on the same game. It just gets confusing. Because the strange thing is, actually, I have another paladin as well in here. I have way too many characters. And there he is. There's Aldous. Duty calls. I swear I hear somebody mowing their lawn. It's crazy. And where have you been? Busy drowning in some sweet young thing's eyes? Well, if that's the case, I understand completely. It's been 7 years since Milia's father was laid to rest here. He was mean and stubborn and an old ale goat through and through, but gods, when he danced with a sword in hand, it was pure poetry and emotion. Mila's right. There's no way I can know what it was like for her back then, forced to replace her father under such terrible circumstances. Who's this? And who might you be? Another Levold's lackeys? Master Levold has most distressed since learning of your return. This is unacceptable. Your master does not deserve your loyalty, kitten. When you're outlived your usefulness, he'll dispose of you like so many others. Believe me, I speak from personal experience. Oh, say what you will, I will not be swayed. She looks awfully determined to kill me. Still, I'm not really in the mood to play. Mind stopping her, bloody? Yeah, sure. With my groovy eye patch. No pressure, but I'll be evaluating your performance. Alright, man. Do what you gotta do. Read her movements, buddy. It's not exactly high literature. Your interference is inexcusable. complete. You've gotten stronger. Good. I'm glad Mila has a man like you to rely on. Okay. She's her father's daughter, a leader of men, a true warrior, an obstinate woman who lets her feelings cloud her judgment. Which is why she needs to be surrounded by dependable people who will give her good counsel and keep her temper in check. Now, more than ever, stick by her. She needs more than she knows. I'll do what I can. Thank you. I know this business with Leovold and Alcran has everyone on edge, but it's almost over now. You have my word. I owe it to her old man to put an end to this, to give him peace in Thalm's realm by making the bastard Leovold finally answer to his crime. Remember what I said, Bloody. Now go. She's probably wondering where you are. Okay. Level is no longer synced. And I can go speak with Mila. Okay. I wonder how close I am. Gladiators Guild. There we go. Why are you staring at me like that, Bloody? Is there something the matter? You've been behaving rather oddly. Well, I'm afraid I have no news regarding Alcran's movements. I'll remain confident that we'll find them soon, though, so keep your blades sharp. Ooh, get a new shield. That'll be cool. That's not bad, but it's not something I can use. And there's shield swipe. Still, this is the level 30 quest, so it's still not where I need to go. Dadgummit. Damn it all, the 7th hell. This is madness. It's Aldous. He's been arrested by the Brass Blades. They claim he's plotting to assassinate the Sultana. This is utter nonsense. He has no motive to do so, and whatever I've said about the man, he would never resort to using poison. The Alcran must be behind this. He has failed to kill him time and time again, and now they're reaching out to Monasterit's allies. I didn't want to believe Waman when he said that he had such influence, but wait, that's it? If anyone can help us unravel the plot, it's Wimond. He has reputation for knowing things he shouldn't, after all. Fine, Wimond. See what he can tell us. Aldous is many things, but he is not a murderer. So you say. And we're going up to the steps of Nald, which means we can just go over here. Sprint it up. There he is, Wimond. Wymond, whatever. I was wondering what might come along, Bloody. Frankly, I'm surprised Aldous went so quietly. He ought to know there's no walking away from this. Why would he surrender himself? You really don't know, do you? Best start the beginning, then. Oh, no. Aldous is something of an enigma. He is living where two of the greatest gladiators ever to grace the blood sands. But he threw all of that hard-fought glory away for a few gil more. Look at that. That is cool. See, the average Aldanian loves a good Colosseum fight, and what better way to make a gladiator spectacle more entertaining than wagering ones on the outcome? So when it got out that Aldous was orchestrating a match fixing scheme of untold proportions, well, you can imagine the shock and anger that people felt. He was expelled from the Colosseum, and his wins were stricken from the record. Your guildmaster Milia got worst of it, though. Not only was her friend exposed as a fraud, but around the same time her father fell ill and passed away. There was some oddity surrounding his death, too. 'Twas rumored he took his own life out of shame and disgraced pupil, or that he might have even been murdered by the man. Baseless conjecture, really, but it made Aldous look much worse. In the end, Milia lost two of the most important men of her life and was forced to take charge of the guild alone. And Leovold, he tried to go solo on the Blood Sands, but it wasn't the same without Aldous. Without Aldous, his career was finished. Now you know the nature of the man so desperately wants to save, though, judging for lack in your eyes. I gather you still have your reservations. Fine. Though you can't blame me doubting a man found in possession of the Ragor bile. 'Tis a vile poison. A rare and expensive one, too. Only the corpse brigand knows how to make it, I hear. Gods only know they've given it to Aldous. Could go to their headquarters at Sepulchre in southern Thanalan and ask him direct, I reckon. I have aversion to direct confrontation personally, but you don't, do you? By the by, should you save the poor bastard's life, tell him we're even, and that I hope it was all worth it. Okay. So we're going to go here to Little Alamijo. Okay. Need to jump on my... Oh, yeah, we're going up into there. Jump on here. And get out of here. Such a pain in the butt to get in and out of this place. Oh, I think I remember this quest. I do. Bum, bum, bum. Yep, we're gonna have to fight our way in. Probably. Yep. All right. So lots of fighting ahead. There's the wrinkled bill of cell over there. Oh my. can sneak around here without too much trouble. Oh, I had a poison on me or something. Fire dancer there. Alright. Good, good. Now is it down below? Yeah, it is. I'm gonna kill this guy. Regel's bile. Probably need to kill that guy first. And then I'll pick that up, get the attacked by them, and then I'm probably gonna have to call it a night. My daughter's ready to go to bed. I think I am. Man, the footsteps sound close. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. It's glad people are actually interested in the streams. And I'll probably be doing more tomorrow morning, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe tomorrow evening, and definitely some on Sunday. So I'll be looking for those notifications. If you don't get notifications, make sure you sign up to my YouTube channel or Twitch, and you can get notified whenever I go live and stream. There we go. Alright, so we need to show the evidence to Milia, so we're going to go back to Ulda. Yes. Teleport back, that's the quickest way. And actually my stream stayed up all night long without crashing. That's the first time that's happened. That's the reason I always have to have part 1 and part 2 as saved on my YouTube channel. It's because it always crashes, but we are back. We are just solid. Internet didn't even crash. That's usually my problem. My internet crashes, but didn't do that tonight either. That's awesome. But I did update my BIOS and stuff on my motherboard, and that seems to have made things a lot more stable than I was having before. That's what happens when you buy top of the line new stuff like my Ryzen processor. Where have you been, Bloody? All this has been given over to the custody of the Sicarium. They mean to execute him. We must do something. Hey, how about some evidence for you? The poison, is it? You proof that Alcaron purchased it from the Corpse Brigade? Thanks God, you've done it. Quickly, we must show this to the official presiding over his execution at Highbridge. Go now. Alright, but I think I'm going to have to do that tomorrow. So, again, I really do appreciate you guys tuning in, especially you, Killian. You made it enjoyable night, so I appreciate that. Until next time, guys. Bye.